What's going on, guys? It's your Chris here, and today we are celebrating the passing of a special day. Yesterday was the 15th anniversary of Pokemon Black and White. Now, this is special to me, a special day to me, because Pokemon White was the first Pokemon game that I fully cleared through. And it was the start of a love for a gaming franchise that I still hold to this day. Now, Pokemon Black and White was absolutely massive for the franchise, introducing the Unova region and a large amount of new Pokemon. On top of introducing a new region and a lot of new Pokemon, and what many people in the fandom believe to be the best generation in the series, Pokemon Black and Black and White 2 introduced a lot of drop-dead gorgeous trainers. Yes, I'm talking hug me, comfort me, tell me it's going to be okay trainers. Yes, I'm talking I'll get on top of you and dominate you type of trainers. And I'm talking I'll put my sweaty, stinky feet in your face type of trainers. So today, I want to talk about some of the trainers that stand out to me in Generation 5. And I'm going to give my honest opinion about each and every one of them. So first, I want to talk about the protagonists of the series, the characters that make it happen, who you play as. In Pokemon Black and White 1, it's Hilda, and in Pokemon Black and White 2, it's Rosa. So my honest thoughts about them is that they are underage. I will not be rating them, I will not be talking about them, because I don't like little boys and girls. I like men and women. Next, the first actual woman I want to talk about in this video is Professor Juniper. Now, Professor Juniper, being the Pokemon professor, she is a very knowledgeable woman. I don't know how experienced of a battler she is, but in my opinion, I don't find her that attractive. So, Professor Juniper, I'm going to give a 4 out of 10 because she is an older woman that is knowledgeable on Pokemon. Next, I want to talk about the gym leader of Nacrene City, Lenora. Now, Lenora, she is a very strong, middle-aged woman. Now, because she is strong, she gets some extra points in my book. However, I don't really rock with them BBWs, bro. I don't like them fat bitches. In fact, I fucking hate fat bitches. So, Lenora, she's getting a 2 out of 10. Next, I want to talk about a goddess walking the earth with her electrical pizzazz. That's right, I'm talking about Nimbasa City's own gym leader, Elesa. Elesa, she is bad as hell. She's tall, she's a model, she's an electric type gym leader, which happens to be my favorite type. And she has long, beautiful black hair. Oh my goodness. Elesa, 9 out of 10, near perfect woman. Only thing that's keeping me from putting her at 10 out of 10 is her fight was kind of easy. Next, this next woman in the Pokemon Black and White 2 games is an interesting topic because in Black and White, she's underage, but in Black and White 2, she is of age. So we will be talking about the Black and White 2 iteration of this character. And of course, that is Miss Stralton City's gym leader, the flying type trainer, Skyla. Now, Skyla, she's interesting. She's got a little bit of Latina in her, I can see. And them Latinas, they be crazy as fuck, bro. I'm never giving my life to no Latina because I know she would probably kill me if I looked at another woman. So, Skyla, she look alright, but I know she crazy. And not in the good way. So, she getting a 5 out of 10. Now, this next trainer that I'm going to be talking about has the entire fandom, the entire Pokemon fandom in a chokehold. And this one is special because he is, in fact, the only male that I am going to be talking about today. And of course, that is our Team Plasma King, N. Harmonia, also known as N. Now, with N, he just screams everything you would want in a man. Emotionally intelligent, always, always, always striving to be better, very good with animals, in this case Pokemon, and a very strong person. He is a provider. Not only is he a provider, he would make the perfect husband, and I could be a male wife at home cooking dinners for him. Cooking breakfast, cooking lunch, cooking dinner. I will do all of that for N Harmonia. And I'm going to put that on everything I know and love. So while he's out trying to stop his demented evil father from either destroying the Unova region or freezing the Unova region and trying to take over while using the legendary dragon Pokemon, I'm going to be at home cooking up a nice dinner for him, and I'm going to be welcoming him when he gets back with the best time of his life. That being said, N is exactly the type of man that I am looking for. He is strong, he is beautiful, he is intelligent. He is everything that anyone should be looking for in a partner. N is the GOAT, the best character in the Pokemon franchise. So, for that reason, N is getting a 10 out of 10. That's right, a perfect score in my completely biased rating system. Next trainer. Now, the next trainer that I want to talk about, or rather trainers, come in a pair. And I am talking about the two people that were raised with N, Concordia and Anthia. Now, Concordia being the blonde, blondes aren't really my type. I think that brunettes and black-haired women are much more prettier. Now, Anthia is a redhead, and redheads are either a 1 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10. But that being said, they all have no souls. So, Concordia, she is going to get a 3 out of 10. You know what? No, a 4 out of 10. And Anthia, I'm giving her a 2. Next, we're now kicking it off with our first Elite Four member of Unova, that being Shantel, the ghost-type trainer of the Elite Four. Now, is she my type of woman looks-wise? Potentially. However, with her being a ghost-type trainer, I am very concerned that if I piss her off in any way whatsoever, she will just curse my bloodline. So, I don't really rock with all that hexing voodoo shit. So, realistically, my better judgment tells me to stay the fuck away from Shantel. However, I am a weak individual when it comes to goth and grunge women telling me what to do. So, Shantel, 8 out of 10. So, now I want to talk about another member of the Elite Four, and that member being Grimsley, the Dark-type trainer. Now, Grimsley, he's got this interesting brooding aura about him, and personally, I think it is one of his better qualities. Grimsley, I feel like he is secretly a softie despite being a brooding figure. So I'm going to give Grimsley a good 6 out of 10. Now, the last trainer that I want to talk about actually isn't originally from Unova. However, she does make a very special and memorable cameo in the Black and White and Black and White 2 games. Of course, those of you that have played the games already know who I'm talking about, and that, of course, is Mother Cynthia. Now, anyone that has played Pokemon knows how iconic Cynthia is. Her extremely strong team, her Garchomp that sweeps everything, and even in the newer games, they made her very powerful despite the Fairy type absolutely countering her ace, her Garchomp. Now, I love me a strong woman, and Cynthia is perhaps the strongest woman in the Pokemon franchise. So, Cynthia being a beautiful woman, I know I said earlier that I don't like blondes, however, this is Cynthia we are talking about. Surely, an exception is in order. With that being said, Cynthia, I'm giving her a 9 out of 10. The only thing that is keeping her from being a perfect 10 out of 10 is the fact that she is not an Harmonia. Anyway, those were all the trainers that I wanted to talk about in today's video. So, if you made it this far, please smash that like and subscribe button and comment if you want to see anything else from me. Now, please throw some racks of real ones way so I can keep making these videos for you. And with that, Jacrispier out.